So, welcome back to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Just really briefly, what they did is they actually updated this game just today. If you forget from last time, what ended up happening is, and it's a good place to restart anyway, is I teleported back to Athens. And basically what's going on is that Athens has a plague, which is actually historically correct. So, they're following completely along with that, as you would expect. Which is pretty cool, though. I actually didn't think we'd stick around in Athens long enough to see this, but I guess at this point I should know better from Assassin's Creed. And the only other thing to say for this session and for just today and possibly tomorrow is I'm actually wearing slightly older contacts than what I normally wear. I ran out. I forgot to get some new ones, so unfortunately for the next few days I'm going to be wearing slightly weaker than what I'm normally supposed to wear. So I can already tell just from looking at certain distances my vision is kind of weird. Take care of your eyes, because this is not fun, to say the least. And I usually prefer not to wear glasses if I can avoid it. Some days I do. Today is not one of those days. So yeah, I just kind of feel that I'm just going to have to deal with it, I guess. It's not awful. I'll just sit a little closer to my already pretty close monitor. And yeah, we'll continue. Now, since I'm locked into Athens at this point, I guess after a mission or two, everything will open up. And what will happen is then I can freely roam around and whatnot. I'm going to continue what I wanted to do yesterday. I woke up at a great time today. Other than the fact that, I don't have any recent contacts, I'm basically looking at pretty much almost, I want to say, about 8 hours of recording, give or take. And I'm excited because I want to finish up some of these rogue areas. After this we'll have maybe a couple islands and, 3 or 4 major areas left. I'm assuming at some point the story is going to take us down to Sparta, and that'll be pretty cool, honestly, because Sparta wins this war. Spoiler alert. I don't think we're going to get to the end of the Peloponnesian War. It doesn't really seem like there's that strict of a timeline, like within the ancient Greek world for this one. Okay. Abandoned by the gods. What does this guy want? Literally right away we're going to have a side quest, which is fine because it may only be available during this. Unless Athens is permanently ruined like it is now.
Hippocrates, it's good you're here.
Is it? Look around you. Athens is dying.
Okay.
What do you think is going on?
I don't know. What I do know is that it kills without discrimination. Rich, poor, philosopher or farmer. And I'm helpless to stop it.
What's happening to the victims?
Leaking, postulant rashes, raging fevers, pallid, sweaty skin. I find many dying.
It's an awful way to go.
Is there nothing that can be done?
I try and ease the suffering where I can. The plague is spreading through the victims' excretions. I'm sure of it. The bodies must be burned.
Yeah, what about you?
What if you get sick?
It seems I am immune.
Then you can continue to give comfort to those who aren't.
I need help burning the bodies, Alexios. Fanatics are roaming the streets trying to stop me in my work.
What fanatics?
The followers of Ares. Superstitious fools. They believe burning the dead is sacrilege and attacked me. Can you believe it?
Okay, of course
These
I'll help.
followers of Ares don't worry me. I'll help burn the bodies.
Absolutely have to. A growing sickness. Well, I'm supposed to do it. I guess at some point we're going to move on, and I'll have to help them.
Hades safely. Athens is but a shade of what it was.
Absolutely. Just even the filter that they put over this is sickly. It's not quite enjoyable. Oh, there's a blacksmith.
I hope this is the worst of it.
Should probably hit it up at some point. Really? The bounty hunters are hunting even now?
That's all of them.
Oh. So what's the problem? Who's this asshole? I guess this is one of the followers. What level is he? It'd say it was like 22? Well, yeah, no shit he's gonna get messed up. Yeah, these guys... I guess you're only supposed to be 22 when you get to this point. And I'm far beyond level 22. That's actually weird. They don't scale this part. Oh, area not available? It's okay, I can hit up the blacksmith. Nice enough to leave this in the area. Here we go. Buy out all the soft leather. Yeah, it sucks. I got roped into all this. I couldn't play last night.
Stop by again.
I couldn't do anything besides, like, I would either have to progress the story or I'd have to come back later. Now, if I believe, Pericles loses some of his family in this, and then eventually he dies of it himself. It's really a sad, sad tale. So we'll have to see. Oh, okay. They'll just suck me right in. But they did say they did quality of life upgrades, so I'm hoping that that's, you know, completely the case. Not that we've had anything too ridiculous, but we've had a few hiccups here and there. Yikes, these contacts are really out of focus. Holy shit. Oh, it's what's his name? Cleon.
Alexios, you're back. Gotta run, sorry.
Wait! Where?
I'll be right back. See you at the Spasias.
Sometimes I think you are too much like...
You might want to get out of Athens, by the way. Where's Cleon? Here he is. He's trying to keep the peace, but all hell is breaking loose in Athens. This did not help them in the slightest.
What do you think you're doing? You're driving this mob to madness.
This is nothing. I will make Athens great again.
Absolutely. Maga, my friends. Maga.
Understand? Pericles is a sick man. Don't blame
Okay.
him for that. Blame him for
Where's Socrates? I actually want to hear what he has to say. Is he somewhere in the crowd? This is him, yeah, right here. Ah, so we meet again after all that island hopping and everything. Yeah, look at that smile on his
Good to
face.
have you back.
I've never seen anything like this.
Those who aren't killed by the plague run wild in the streets. Death is rampant, and it's only a warning. We have ignored what truly plagues us for too long.
Cleon. How can you worry about him at a time like this?
Under his reign, Athens will lose the freedom and glory that has put it on the world stage. It is time to turn my words into actions.
How?
You will find out as soon as I...
Well, Socrates, don't do anything that'll get you killed. Oh, wait. Oops. Feels bad. Way to make me fall in love with characters I know have to go in very awful ways. But that's how Assassin's Creed does it. They've done that for a long time now. Sometimes these games are feels trips.
Oh, Alexios. You've returned to Athens. What's left of Athens, the world we've built is crumbling at our feet.
It's bleak, but it hasn't killed
Not
you.
yet.
You're right. But everything Pericles has built is being destroyed. It's chaos outside these walls. People have forgotten how to be people.
I came to talk to you. I found out some things about my mother. Her name, her ship.
Alexios, it's not the time. Pericles is dying. He won't see me. He won't let Hippocrates in his room. He only babbles about going to his precious Parthenon.
Pericles is a strong man. I'm sure he can fight
No,
this.
that doesn't end
You
up
heard the
happening.
mob. He can't defend himself. He'll die with no glory.
Athens has known him a lot longer than they've known this plague. He gave them a voice. His accomplishments will speak for him.
I wish that was totally true,
Pericles
but...
needs treatment, and the gods know he won't let me in. He respects you. Could you go to him?
I could try.
If you do, I will make the time to talk about your mother. For now, he needs your help.
It's worth a shot.
I believe they had a child together. I believe they did. I don't remember totally. I guess it's not relevant to this game's plot, so they're kind of just ignoring it. I think it caused him a lot of public disgrace. Because I believe he was already married? Or he already had a son?
Aspasia, I lied. I told you.
It's Alexios.
Yes. Come in. It's embarrassing. Someone so strong seeing me like this.
Yeah.
I admit you don't quite look yourself.
I don't feel like myself.
Not gonna lie to him.
I brought your drugs.
Ah, yes. It's usually Phoebe who does the delivering. At least I'm alive. Though I can't say the same for my city.
It's a shadow of what it was.
Well, it will belong to Cleon now. He will have to lift it out of its sorry state. I wish to see it with my own eyes. Come to the balcony.
God
Much has
damn.
changed. I can't even stand up straight to look death in the eye.
You'll recover sooner if you let Hippocrates see you.
It's my time. The plague chooses no favorites. I fear I've failed Athens. Its people, Aspasia.
No, you haven't.
You're kind, but I've lost. Aspasia needs protection, as does Athens. I thought I gave enough to Athena, but it seems it isn't so.
Poor guy. Did absolutely
I should
everything
be
he
out
could.
there, on the streets.
You'd be overtaken. There are mobs, and Cleon's doing nothing to calm them.
Thank the gods, Cleon won't see me like this. But that's all I can thank the gods for. They've turned on me.
No.
The gods definitely aren't in Athens. I hardly recognize it here.
They abandoned you and your city.
Athens' fate is decreed. All we can do now is wait.
You should go back inside. You need to rest.
Where I should be is in the Parthenon, my greatest legacy to Athens. We need the gods' blessing. But Aspasia,
Aspasia's right.
she often is. But not about this. Yes. I'll go inside. Thank you, Alexios. Tell my Aspasia I was a good boy and took my drugs.
I will.
Well, let's get some information. Kind of sucks that he's not really here to help. He's only here to get info about his mother, but what can you really do?
Pericles let me in. He took his drugs without complaint.
Thank you.
Something wrong?
I expected Phoebe back by now.
I saw her in the crowds outside. Did you send her somewhere?
I had her go to Anastasios to see about a ferry. As soon as Pericles is strong enough, we're leaving Athens. We have to.
But now she's missing.
I'm sure she's all right.
Aspasia, there's a plague.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be a little
She's
hard
just
with
a
her on
child.
that.
Give her the credit she deserves. She's more of a fighter than I was at her age.
That's not saying much.
I told Pericles the cult is in Athens. It's too dangerous.
The cult? I thought it was the sickness talking.
I'm going to look for her. Where is Anastasios' house?
It's across from the Odeon of Pericles.
Yere.
I have no clue where that even is. It's east of A Theater. Oh, nice. I can never find my way out of this place. I think this is the exit. And the streets run red. Southeast of Greater Athens. Still hasn't really opened up. What do they say? Southeast of Greater Athens? Is that the border of Greater Athens? Yeah. So probably... What? That's the textile workshop. East of a theater, so it's probably like somewhere over here. So they're going to try to abandon Athens. I don't really know what Aspasia did. I really didn't learn anything about her at all. Some of these characters are not... They're historical figures, but they're not 100% important. Like, they're kind of side characters in the grand scheme of things. Like, what was it? The thing about Socrates is that I believe he didn't write down almost any of his teachings. Everything that he did was through a secondary source, which means that people don't really know too much about how much of it was his ideology and whatnot. But he is a very interesting person to read about. Probably the number one reason why I like reading about him, or doing anything with him. Oh, nice. High level.
This looks like the place.
Thankfully, he's not after me, so I can just keep moving on. I think it was mostly Plato who wrote down about Socrates. What level? 37? Nah, forget it. I'm not getting involved with all that. I don't like it, the name of the quest, and the streets run red.
By the gods. What happened here?
Nothing good.
Deimos must be carrying through on her threat.
What, butchering a bunch of people?
This was savage. Done to send a message.
Blood on the wall.
I'm glad Phoebe wasn't here. Hopefully she's
Everyone
safe.
in here is dead. Uh-oh, now they want me to leave? Can't loot that. Well. Protect Phoebe from cult guards. He literally taunts me.
No!
There's a good bounty out.
Hey! Stop!
Hey, assholes. Literally picking on a child. Ah, fuck. I want to spam this shit. Get that shit out of here. Alright, let's go. I like how they're all pretty much poisoned for nothing. Just from a few swipes let me basically kill most of them. Uh-oh. Don't tell me she's dead. Please tell me she's not grievously wounded.
Phoebe!
That's fucked up.
Mother of all, I greet you.
Dude, that's rough. Not even to the plague either.
Aeneas.
Alexios! Are you all right?
I need to speak to Aspasia.
We must find Pericles first. He's busy.
Everything
I don't
is going
fucking
wrong.
care.
Holy shit.
Tell me where Aspasia is.
Alexios!
I'm sorry. Phoebe.
Aspasia went to find Pericles at the Parthenon. She should be there. I think we'd better go with him.
I agree, my friend. I agree.
Oh, she was standing up for a second. That sucks, man.
Aspasia knew the danger, and she still sent you. I'm sorry, Phoebe. You didn't deserve this.
That's rough shit, man. Once again, using a child constantly as your messenger, and you know who's after her, and you know who you're up against. I don't, needless to say. What the hell was with these baby climbs? Needless to say, that's rough. I actually didn't expect that turn. I was just gonna say, well, dude, something wrong could happen with a quest titled "And the Streets Run Red." But it says find Phoebe, but I was literally about to say, like, oh, you know, it's very often games now will try to trick you by saying find this person and they're dead. Or something awful is happening to them. There's no happiness in this game, man. There's none. All is bitterness and ash. It's awful.
There you are, Alexios. Quickly.
Shut the fuck up.
Inside.
Give me what I want.
What's gotten into you?
Phoebe is dead. She's dead because you sent her to do your work.
No, it's not true. Phoebe wanted to go. She told me she would be all right.
And you believed the child.
You know Phoebe. She wouldn't have taken no for an answer. It was out of my hands.
Out of your hands. You sent her away. You could have protected her.
What I asked of her was needed to protect Pericles. She lived to help others.
Oh, don't try to twist this
She
bullshit.
lived to help you.
That doesn't matter. She had to sacrifice herself for others, over and over.
She never got to
And
really
those who
live her
sacrifice
life.
themselves deserve more glory than any other. She is a hero in her own right.
I hope she knew that.
They finally caught up.
Any sign of Pericles?
If he's here, he's inside praying. He refused to stay safe in the villa.
Things have gotten even worse in the Agora. It's madness.
Speak later and act now. Pericles?
Go!
Well, he's getting killed.
I'm going to destroy everything you ever created.
Oh, he's already murked.
Athens is mine.
Pericles!
Damn. Nice and slow. Nothing good has happened this session, by the way.
Stay out of my way.
I like how she just gets to get away. Here we go. Your guards are fucking awful, by the way. I'm mad they actually let me get off the assassination. You saw me coming. I just literally teleported. Well, that guy is a nice
All
upskirt.
is lost now.
He was a great man. Perhaps greater than we even knew.
We need to get her out of Athens.
We'll take my ship. We have to leave. Don't let him die in vain.
Never.
Where'd she even leave from? I don't know, whatever. You know how it is. I guess there's a back door. Yeah, this is pretty much the beginning of the downfall of Athens, but I doubt it will affect the whole war going on. They kind of will probably just have that going forever. But yeah, this is pretty much the downfall of Athens. They pretty much never really return and come back from this, while trying to repel Sparta. love this stealth mission we're doing right now. Escape from Athens.
Stay close, just in case.
What are we gonna get? Oh, okay. That was incredibly easy. All the guards are on a coffee break. We could just walk freely right up.
Stop! Cleon has ordered that no one leave Athens.
Oh boy.
And he wants Aspasia brought to him.
You
I'm not-
people know who I am, right?
Leave. Don't let them go.
You people have to know who I am, right? Like, you know this isn't gonna end well for you. Ah, fuck. Well, that didn't end well. Oh, okay, I see how it works. It does a final smash wherever you hit. Oh god, the fucking fucking shit, dude. I like how he got hit. I wasn't even aiming at him. Beautiful. Well, wait, he didn't die? Okay. He gets a cheap hit from off camera, too.
It's all clear now. Let's go.
Where'd she go? Okay.
We're going to stay, Alexios.
What? Why?
My work is here. I can't leave the Athenians in the state they're in.
You don't need us to protect Aspasia. Leave Athens to us.
Okay. Yeah, you'll all be killed. Fuck, man.
You saw what happened to Pericles. You want the same to happen to you?
If every dissenting voice disappears, the people won't turn against him. They need me here.
You're sure?
I have lived as an Athenian, and I will die as an Athenian.
Then do something for me. Both of you.
Of course.
Retrieve Phoebe's body. Give her a proper burial.
Everything she deserves, and more.
Thank you.
Time to go, Alexios.
Yep. I guess he never sees some of these guys again.
Alive.
Oh, maybe if they have side quests. You know how it is. If this was an old Assassin's Creed, this would be it. We wouldn't see them again. Okay. Like how her outfit... Oh, well, she could have changed her outfit. That is true. Maybe it was the filter. Maybe it's
The
this
farther
filter,
we
I
get
don't know.
from Athens, the quieter it grows. As though it's peaceful. But I know better.
I'm sorry, Aspasia. About Pericles and Athens.
You have no need to apologize. For anything.
It feels like I let everyone down. I didn't get to them quick enough. Didn't make the right decisions.
It's not your fault. There's no one to blame but the cult of Cosmos.
About Phoebe.
Yeah.
No, allow me.
Oh, okay.
Phoebe was my responsibility. I should have kept her closer to me. It was a mistake.
No. I wanted to apologize. It wasn't your fault. I'm sorry.
Yet another murder to the cult's credit.
I'll make each of them beg for mercy before I kill them.
That time will come. For now, let us look to the future. Do you have a heading?
I was hoping you would help me with that.
Yes, of course. This woman,
Phoenicas. Her ship was called Siren Song.
Phoenicas. Yes, I know the name. Last anyone heard, her ship was docked on the island of Naxos.
Then we go to Naxos to see Phoenicas.
Oh, okay. That's actually one of the places where I wanted to go to. Wait, now what's happening? Democracy Falls, Chapter 6. Well, that was a pretty quick chapter, all things considered. What even was that chapter? Just return back to Athens, pretty much? The mandatory stuff to do in this game is incredibly short. Like, when you actually... You could probably turbo through this fucking game in about, I don't know, an hour? Or not an hour, you know, like a couple hours if you really wanted. Maybe 12, 15 hours if you don't do anything else at all. How the mighty have fallen. A note from Podarchus. Alright, multiple quests. Might as well see what they have for me. From the shadows. No, the reunion of Mother's Prayers. Though 17 years have passed, we were going to reunite with her. Okay, might as well close this. Not going to do this, and we might as well close this, because this is also not going to happen. What is this? Okay. All that's left to do is destroy 2 Spartan ships for that, which I'll do eventually. Meet in Pepka. Creating opportunity. Oh, yeah, I can't. Well, I guess, can I even go back to Athens right now? Damn, we went pretty far out. I'm not going to deny that. Yeah, I think I can go back now. Well, let's go. I already cleared out Delos. Yeah, there wasn't really anything to do on Delos. We're kind of done with that. Naxos is on the way over here. So we should either maybe go to Samos or Naxos. Or Samos or Paros, just to get them out the way. What I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to go turn this in. Just leave my boat here. Oh, wait. Did we ever do Hydria? Oh, yeah, we did. Okay, I was about to say, did I ever do that? So I'll go back to Athens. I'll turn in this quest, which, of course, the Athenians still love me, obviously. Thank you. There we go. I need to hide photos. I forgot to do that. We'll go back to Athens. We'll turn in this quest. We'll do that other quest. And then we'll go back. We'll teleport. And we'll sail forth. And then we'll do a couple of these new areas. And then we'll move on. Yeah, as far as classical Greek stuff goes, I don't really remember Aspasia. It's kind of a nice twist. I like the twist that we have on a couple of the different things going on. This one, Pericles didn't die from the plague. He died because he got his throat slit by the goat of the cosmos. Very unique and interesting twists, of course. Written right out the history books, too. What the fuck? Thank you, Ubisoft, for writing it as it actually happened. That's the most important part. There we go, creating opportunity. Yeah, I guess Athens they never changed the filter. Athens is just permanently fucked up. Even though it looks like the plague is kind of over. Unless it's just morning and I'm looking at it wrong. Cleon the Everyman. I wonder if you can kill him, because it doesn't seem like it replenishes the rate. Maybe Cleon isn't as good. Well, I mean, you could almost kind of guess.
Do you have my
that.
seals yet?
I do.
Yes, I have the seals for you.
By the way, I killed some of your men down by the docks.
We're making progress. Interested in getting rid of more polemachoses for me?
Sure.
I'm interested.
I'm impressed with your work.
Did you expect any less?
I had hoped, but hiring you was a gamble.
Most things in life are.
I am perhaps a bit more willing to gamble than my fellow generals would like.
If you take no risks, you win no wars.
Exactly. How is it a mercenary understands this when the greatest generals of Athens don't?
I'm not sure whether I should feel flattered or insulted.
Try
The
both.
Spartans are trying to find our supply lines. We've caught several spies already. We cannot afford such a loss.
Not if you want to keep your troops alive, no.
I need you to kill more of their commanders. Leave their hoplites without leadership.
They'll be scrambling.
Are you sure? Spartans are fierce warriors.
Warriors, yes. Thinkers, no. They react like wild animals. Put them in a situation that requires genuine thought, and they fall apart. Kill the commanders and bring me their seals. We'll see how the other generals react to that.
I'll get you your seals.
The sooner the better.
Okay, that's it.
I know what I have to do.
So there's just a part 2 to this. He has a unique belt. 26,000, nice. The Wise Warrior. Gather more Spartan seals. Okay, well, we'll just keep doing what I'm doing then, because that will naturally happen. So we have an Alcibiades mission. Rock hard! Is that it? Yeah, that's nothing else. I'm trying to look through all this. We'll put incomplete locations on, despite what I said before. And, we can actually go to Boeotia now, which would be pretty cool. Maybe we should do that first, but I don't know. We'll see. Kind of complete free reign right now to do whatever. Because I do feel like if I just sit down and I did the story, I could beat it right now. And I don't want to beat it right now. Like, that to me is just, it's not something I really want to do. It seems like, unfortunately, this game, despite all the world map that this game offers, the game is actually a pretty short game. At least if from a story perspective. They don't have really long length. They just have a lot of side stuff to do. Because that mission... Because what was it? Oh, tavern. Because that mission was what? It starts after you get the final clue. You go there, you do the thing, run up to the hill, you meet with him, you give him his medicine, you find Phoebe, then you go back, and then you escape. And that's the whole chapter. It's like not even 30 minutes. It's incredibly
you have the habit
short.
of appearing the moment I need you. What a power I may wield.
Is there ever a time you don't need me?
Good point.
The drunk politician you had me take home. We ran into a bit of trouble.
That's terrible. I'm glad to see you're okay.
Yes, thankfully we both made it out alive.
Oh, I see. Thank you for telling me.
You seem disappointed.
I'm just impressed you were able to save the both of you.
You said you needed something.
Ah, to business already. Fine. It's simple, really. There's an item that holds great sentimental value I'd like you to retrieve.
Alright, of
What
course
do I
I'm
need to
gonna do it.
It's an Olisvos. If you saw it on the ground, even you wouldn't bend over to pick it up. But it means so much to me. To hold it again would mean more
That you
than
wouldn't
know.
bend over. Oh, come on.
I never took you for someone who cared for sentimental things.
I'm so much more than my beautiful face and flowing blonde locks.
Like what?
Well, let's see. People forget I'm an orphan. That Pericles isn't my father.
I know what it's like to lose family too.
We have that in common. There's more to you than I thought, Miss Dios. Now, where were we?
Why can't you
You're a
get it
big
yourself?
boy. Get it yourself.
What is this thing, by the way? I don't know what this translates
There's
to.
a small
Thanks,
chance
Animus.
The woman who has it won't exactly be happy to see me again.
Okay.
There has to be a story behind this thing.
When you see the Olisvos, you'll know. When you have it in your hands, against your skin, when you feel the weight of it, you'll know.
Every time we talk, it seems like you're about to sleep with someone. Or want to. Or you've just finished. Is this woman the most recent one?
Who said I slept with her?
It was a safe guess.
Come on,
How do you
dude.
find time for anything else?
Determination, mostly. There's a closeness you can only feel with someone in those moments. Who wouldn't crave that?
Okay, dude, whatever.
I'll get the olivos for you.
There's a small chance the woman may wish to keep it for herself, to spite me. It may be best to go unseen and hurry back. She lives east of here.
Don't worry. You'll have it in your hands soon.
This thing isn't a dildo, is it?
It's made out of stone. I guess not.
Rock hard. What? Oh, apparently I already got it. What? I don't know. What is it? I picked it up a lifetime ago, probably, and I have no clue what it is. Let's see. This thing loads. What is it? Quest item? I thought that looked like a butt plug for a minute. No chest key. Stolen wares. Marcos's wine, which I'm keeping for some reason. I don't know where this thing... Oh, here it is. This stone looks like it's gotten a lot of use. Uh-oh.
Ah, that's it in your hand.
I had it
You
the whole
brought it.
time.
It's different than I remember it looking. And much bigger, too. She's going to miss it.
This was never yours, was it? You had me steal it.
We didn't just steal an Olisfos. We stole a family heirloom and a husband's confidence. Without it, he'll be focused on his wife instead of his business. I think she'll enjoy the change of pace.
So it is sentimental. Just not to you.
The only thing that matters is you retrieved the Olisfos and helped me a great deal.
Sure,
And
dude.
what about me?
Now, we wash each other's backs, don't we? There's a reason you never turn me down, after all. How about I show you how these Olisfos can make all the difference?
No, I'm
That's
good.
not what I meant. Guess I
I'm
can't
okay.
turn you down after all.
I deserve that.
I'm okay, dude. I'm not taking that one up the poop chute. Jesus, man. Every mission with him is just... It's worse than Austin Powers. Oh, no! More! We get more from him! Oh, no. Well... You know what they say. The meter... What the hell? Yeah, the circle didn't even fill as I held square, but we might as well keep doing this. I'm gonna level up from doing dumb shit with this guy. Yeah, so I wonder if these guys like Socrates and Alcibiades, they give trophies when you complete their full storylines, and that's how you know that they're out of side missions, because I guess I did the same for Marcos a while back. Poison Mastery. Yeah, I like Poison better. Like, I don't really know what the numbers game is with Poison and how it all works. But I do know that I don't light myself on fire accidentally anymore. And apparently it lowers defense and weakens them, which to me is better than doing damage over time, because once I hit them with it, everything else I do, you know, in my flurry of hits is just more effective, just by virtue of me doing it. No, Cleon the Everyman completely refortified, so you can never take Athens or Attica. Whatever. I mean, it's fine. It's just that Cleon's an asshole.
I should be careful. High security here.
Love my armor. I love my build. The only thing to complain about is it is very expensive to keep upgrading your gear. It is very, very cost-worthy, both money and leather-wise. And that is truly, truly unfortunate. You have to start teleporting around at the end of every session, buying out as much leather and selling. I gotta dismantle every piece of armor I get from now on.
A power I wield indeed. I told you last time I thought I could summon you when needed, and it has happened yet again.
And for what this time?
My friend here needs to be taken to the sanctuary of Elefsis, near the border of Mecharis. He'll finish the trek across the border on his own.
Yeah, let me guess. Another
So, you
lie.
want to lie to me now or later?
Whatever do you mean?
Is this friend of yours actually a friend? I'm not going to find out they're a wanted criminal, or they don't actually want your help, am I?
I'm hurt that you jump straight to accusations. A relationship must be built on trust, after all.
Malaka!
Fuck you, Alcibiades. To get trust, you have to prove you deserve it. And you've lied to me more than once.
You and I have different views of trust. Nothing more. I've kept things to myself, but never to hurt you.
Sure.
Let's get to it. I'm just supposed to take your friend.
Anyway, I'm gonna do it anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Nothing
I'm
else?
a bitch boy.
Carefully, if you can. Avoid roads, people. Be invisible. My friend must be kept safe.
Okay.
I'll make sure he's safe.
I'd hoped you'd say that.
Every time you ask me to do something secretly, someone dies. What is it this time?
Not everyone was born with your beautiful muscles built for... well,
This is your friend right here, right?
Some of us work better by avoiding fights. This time, that's all I ask.
Yeah, and that's still difficult.
There are lots of safe passages through these parts. Tell your friend to go alone.
He could, but imagine if something happened and you saved him. Imagine the things I'd do to show my gratitude.
And why do you always turn to me?
You've proven yourself worthy. Plus, I like watching you walk away.
Okay. Yeah,
We should
I
go on our
hate
way.
to see him
He
go.
needs to get to the sanctuary of
Would love
Odyssey.
to watch him leave.
It isn't far, although it may take you longer than usual.
It won't be a problem.
How would you even see my ass in
I'm
this
glad
outfit?
we aren't going by sea.
Okay. Well, dude, we could take my horse.
Alcibiades told me about you.
They won't ask
He
any
said you're
questions.
blessed by
Best
the
keep
gods.
out of sight.
Oh, nice. Here he is. Is this my horse? This isn't my horse. I have the unicorn skin. Yeah, whatever. I don't even think the horse matters in this game. There's no stats, there's no speed, there's nothing. You know me, I'm a slave to the experience. I need it. I want it and I need it.
We should stay on the safest route possible.
Yeah, but he said to avoid roads and we're on the roads. I wonder who this person actually is. What the hell's this? Okay, I thought it was a bounty hunter for a minute. I was gonna say, hello? No? Give me a break. I like how so the game, I think, tries to adjust the rating for Athens, but it ends up not. It's kind of weird how the game does it. It tries to adjust the rating, but because Athens can never be captured, it never actually ends up adjusting the rating. Ah, fuck. Don't die, please. Are you just not gonna defend yourself at all? Holy shit, you're vain. Okay, well, you know how this is gonna go. I don't know why I didn't dodge that. I almost couldn't even see it coming. The pound is nice, but it's not too helpful. Oh my god. The Lynx man. Well, this is gonna be a nice distraction. I'm guessing that he's waiting. I ducked it. Holy shit. What? Wow. I got fucking robbed. I got fucked. I am not doing well in this fight. And the Lynx finally showed up, by the way. Ah, the cat hit me. Okay, well, time to heal. think it died, right? Yeah, it's dead. Shit. I keep forgetting that move is not parryable. That looks like the most parryable move ever. It's actually an invincible move. Oh, get over it. The radius on that could be slightly wider. Not that I want to buff that move anymore. But unfortunately, it doesn't really reach that far. Stab to the neck. Okay, well. I cannot. I'm doing awfully today. Holy shit. Yeah, the pound is more for other enemies nearby when you actually finish it. It's not really for the enemy you hit. Because the enemy you hit gets knocked super far away. Bestow the poison drinker. Okay. Wait, what happened to my... Hold on. I could have sworn I put on the unicorn mount. Oh, maybe I didn't save, and then since I updated the game, it didn't do anything. Oh, god damn it. Okay, whatever. We'll let him despawn. Surprised I haven't found any like normal or other variants of mounts. I guess you can only buy them in this game. Can't find them. Did I upgrade the noxious boots? I might have upgraded them and then quit. Let's see, did I? Yeah, why did I not equip these? There we go. I don't know. Once I get that fire bow, maybe I should wear the other ones. I gotta wear like neutral gear, but the poison damage is gonna be my primary damage anyway. So the fire is just a bonus, and it's also if like I hit something, you know. Wonder if you can engrave both fire and poison. I should actually try that instead, so I don't have to waste an ability point in a reroll. Alright, so what's the reason we brought you here? Who are you?
That's better. I was starting to get sweaty under that hood.
You're a woman?
Yeah, you couldn't tell?
Nice of you to notice.
Alcibiades said...
Exactly what I told him to. It was safer that way. I owe Alcibiades a lot for his help, and for trusting you with my life as well.
Enough lies. Tell me what's happening.
I said I was a man, so nobody would recognize me. I needed to escape my husband unseen.
And you trusted Alcibiades?
No one escapes my husband. He'd find me. It's been tough. I'm not sure I would have lasted much longer.
So let me guess. Alcibiades owed you a favor, or now has some scheme where you owe him.
I'm not sure what you mean. He didn't ask anything of me, and I've never known him to do so. I know many people he's helped at the expense of nobody but himself.
Sure, whatever.
I'm glad I could help.
Please give Alcibiades my thanks. I only wish I had more to offer him. And you, for the help. I'll never forget either of you.
So that's just it, just some random person. Didn't even give him a name. Alright, across the border almost made me level. There's something else over here. Happily ever after. I guess this is the conclusion to his plotline. So maybe we should do that. Happily ever after. Is a Sparta place? Oh, maybe Sparta owns Megadis.
They'll be on high alert here.
It's possible, I don't remember. He just randomly happens to be here. Oh, dude, I came with you. I went my own road. Ow! I went my own way.
The sun and moon combined could not grant the beauty that my bride-to-be was gifted. If the gods blessed me, they did so with one eye closed. But their eyes were wide open for her.
I'm impressed. If I only heard the words,
Stop was an answer. Just stop.
My words are nowhere
Stop
near
this
what
silliness.
she deserves.
So, you're in love.
Yes, the wedding nears, and there is so much to be done.
Yep.
If you need help,
Of course.
I'm here for you.
Like usual.
Accepting before knowing what I ask of you? That's a rare surprise. I do still need a few things. Food for an offering, a ring, and some flowers. If you could bring them to my bride, Iris, she'll make use of them.
I've known you for a while now, but you've never mentioned Iris.
There's plenty I haven't mentioned. I'm sure you could say the same to me.
So what is it about Iris that turns you into, well, what I saw?
Yeah, as
You're
opposed to
not
the usual
jealous,
stuff.
are you? Don't worry. She's very open. I suppose that's one of my favorite things about her. The openness.
Oh,
So,
okay. I should
flowers,
get going,
ale,
yeah.
and food. Where can I find Iris?
She should be at the altar of love. Aptly named, don't you think? Oh, and don't be too taken by her beauty.
So how much stuff do I actually need to get for this, man? Okay, a wedding ring and food. Wait, where am I supposed to find this stuff?
They'll be watching for me. I need to be
Okay, it's
careful.
located in Attica. Let's at least go there, I guess. The sieged plains. Here it is. Wait, it's a game location? Oh wow, yeah, okay, yeah, because I had to come here before. All right, well, see, because I hit it, I couldn't find it, even though it was my my location, because the game is acting like I've never been there. Because it's exploration, people. Look at that unicorn! Woo! Oh man. Got streamers coming out of the hooves. A pink horn. This thing does everything.
Come on.
Yeah, well, now I have too much wood. Would you believe it? Would you believe it? But Tish, obviously. I have that spot-on perfect humor.
Ella. Found it. Here. There it is.
Oh, okay, all the stuff is here. At the altar of love. I thought I just need to come and show up.
Yeah.
Well, you guys aren't going to give me no problems, right? I'm going to have a little peaceful wedding for my man Alcibiades so he can stop being a man slut.
I think this will be a nice enough
Selection
offering.
of fine food.
Let's hope no one notices me here.
Asshole punch. That's how we roll. There
These
you go.
flowers should be good enough for the wedding.
Flowers that aren't even the color of the flowers I took them from. Still in combat? Okay. And she is here too, by the way. So why couldn't he just come and grab this stuff? Alright, now watch her be ugly or some shit. Or super old.
Let me guess.
She's not bad.
Alcibiades sent you.
By this game's
You did.
standards.
How did you know?
I've seen like
He has a
3
skill
women
for
exactly
making
like
others
her.
do things he doesn't want to. On top of that, he prefers if those people are attractive. He's so predictable. It's what made this whole thing so easy.
It almost sounds like you're using him. What has been easy?
Making him fall in love with me, of course. please. Alcibiades is not the man you marry for love.
Then why are you marrying him?
Alcibiades has a true chance of ruling one day. Well, he'll be the face, but I'll be the one truly leading. The Aspasia to his Pericles.
Yeah, you're a
How
terrible
can you treat
person.
someone like Alcibiades
You're
that
both
way?
terrible.
Oh, please. If anyone deserves it, it's Alcibiades. Surely you've noticed. The obsession with sex, the lies, the drinking.
So lying to him is what he deserves?
Of course. And it's not like he'll get nothing in return. I mean, look at me.
And what if I tell Alcibiades all of this?
Why would you? You've seen him. He's happy. And I'll make sure he
Yeah, and I
stays
want to
that way.
ruin him. That's the
There's
point.
nothing wrong with me getting something in return. But it's your choice. Thanks for helping with the wedding.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him. I'm not gonna let my man do this. He might be an asshole. He might be a liar. And worst of all, he won't stop looking at my ass. But you know what? Still boys, dude. We them boys. Oh, hold on a second. Yeah, it's very fitting right before I talk to him, I go out and get wood, of course.
It's all done.
Wonderful. So, what did you think about Iris?
You must see something in her that I don't.
Well, that's true. Quite often, too. But still, I'm
What?
surprised to hear you say that.
God!
You can't marry her. She told me she's using you for her own gain.
Is that so?
It is.
I knew she was special. To think I wasn't able to catch on.
Okay, goodbye,
I can't wait to
asshole.
marry
See you
her.
later.
I'm glad you and I were able to work together.
Yeah, it's been a very
Alexios.
fulfilling partnership.
So what was all of this for? Everything you had me do couldn't have been for nothing.
You've earned my trust. Are you sure you
What?
want
Oh,
more?
yeah, only now I've earned it. The
That
package.
package in Corinthia.
I almost forgot about that. I needed to get rid of the Odoros to pay off a debt. Plus, I needed spies to infiltrate Vardas's command. And my plan worked. Thanks to you.
Of course.
All right. What about the politician?
He was brilliant and opposed me. A fatal combination. So, he needed replacing. And I had a much dumber man perfect for the job. He survived the party and you got him home safely. But it didn't matter in the end.
The woman with the Olisvos.
We talked about this. It wasn't about the woman, but her husband. He governs the trade routes between Attika and Mecharis. Or, I should say, I do now.
Of course, this was all a part of his grand plan while he fucks
What
all
about your
day.
friend? The one pretending to be a man?
That was out of the goodness of my heart. And gods curse anyone who doubts
Yeah, I believe that. Okay, well, see you
I've
later,
heard
buddy.
enough.
Aren't you going to ask me about Iris?
Let me guess. Rich house, respected family. With her wealth, you can rule all of Athens.
Of course not. I marry for love. If those other things happen, well, I would.
Hey.
I never would have guessed.
Each time everyone sees a more serious Alcibiades. The Alcibiades I've only shown glimpses of in the past. One day you'll see everything I was working toward. And you'll know you helped make it happen. Attica and lands far beyond will thank you, even if they don't know your name.
I'm glad I could help. Oh, I'll make sure you don't forget me when you lead Athens.
Sure,
I'll
dude.
never forget you. You're far too useful.
Well, there you have it. Happily ever after? Question mark. But what's even better is I leveled up. Yeah, I'm glad to be done working for him. Oh, don't worry. Everything has been feeding into this grand master plan I've had since the beginning. Assign this ability to use it. No, this is all I need. Okay. I don't know. At this point, what is there even left to upgrade, really? Shield Bash rank 3 isn't that helpful. I mean, I guess I could get this. And then I guess, at level 40? What do I start getting? Slow time? Yeah, why not? I'll just put it on. I'll rarely use it. But when I do use it, hopefully it'll be like a free ability or something. It doesn't say here that... Oh yeah, no, it says requires no adrenaline. Anything else require no adrenaline? This consumes it. I don't think anything else doesn't require adrenaline. Spread shot. No, everything else requires adrenaline, unfortunately. I was hoping that maybe there's like one other freebie that maybe I could throw on and use while I'm fighting, but unfortunately that's not the case.